You know that bizarre, fleeting sensation you sometimes get right before falling asleep? Like a split second where you feel entirely unattached to your physical body.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What if that isn't just some neurological glitch in your brain? Like, what if it's actually a memory? Today, we're taking a deep dive into the philosophical themes of Paul Haagensen's text, Ephemeral Existence. And our mission is really to explore this awe-inspiring idea that our time on Earth is just, a tiny glimmer in the cosmos.
Right, and to uncover the hidden connection we might share with a pre-birth reality. It's a framework that, it completely flips how you view your daily life.
It really does.
Haagensen asks us to consider our physical lives not as our ultimate origin, but as this intense, highly restricted immersion program within a much grander cosmic mystery.
Okay, let's unpack this, because he argues that adapting to our physical bodies and earthly spacetime is an imposing trial. I'm trying to picture the mechanics of this.
Yeah, it's a lot to wrap your head around.
Is it sort of like taking a supercomputer that has access to the entire infinite cloud and suddenly forcing it to operate on a 1990s floppy disk?
I love that analogy. What's fascinating here is how the text refers to the diminishing of our antecedent faculties, which is basically the expansive, physics-defying awareness we supposedly possessed before birth.
Okay, right?
So when you are suddenly bound by corporeal limits, like gravity, hunger, and linear time, the hardware literally cannot process the cosmic software.
Because it's just too much data.
Exactly. Your senses have to hyper-focus on surviving in a physical environment. And because of that extreme restriction, the vast cosmos you came from gets compressed into a faint imprint, or what he calls a distant shore.
Wait, but if the hardware just can't process it, why does the text say young children do remember? I mean, if the amnesia is a hardware issue, shouldn't a baby's brain be even more restricted?
Well, it's not really that the physical hardware of a child is better equipped. It's more that the earthly software hasn't fully taken over yet.
Oh, I see.
Haagensen observes that young minds can easily grasp the feeling of a pre-birth state because they haven't been entirely conditioned by earthly narratives.
They don't have the baggage yet.
Right. But as the years pass, the sheer volume of what he calls temporal play, the daily grind, the immediate sensory demands, that takes priority.
So the amnesia is actually almost like an evolutionary filter.
Yeah.
Like if your brain was constantly processing an infinite cosmic reality, you wouldn't be able to focus on finding food or looking both ways before crossing the street.
Yeah, it's a matter of basic survival, really. The sensory overload of Earth forces those delicate cosmic threads to fade.
Wow.
We become bound by time's flow simply because we have to function within it.
That feels incredibly tragic, honestly. Like we get this massive cosmic inheritance
Mm.
and immediately drop it because we're busy paying taxes and sitting in traffic.
It does sound bleak when you put it that way.
But here's where it gets really interesting. There's a loophole in the text, right?
Right.
A time when this connection isn't totally severed, like sleep.
Yes, and it's such a beautifully uplifting part of the text. Haagensen argues that in slumber's embrace, when the survival demands of your physical body are temporarily paused, your spirit is able to reconnect to its tether of old.
Hold on, though. I mean, neuroscience tells us dreams are just the brain, like sorting daily trash, filing away memories, and processing stress.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
So how does Haagensen justify claiming they are actual tethers to a cosmic realm?
Mhm.
Is he just being poetic here?
Well, he doesn't dismiss the biological function of sleep at all, but he frames the essence of the dream state differently.
How so?
Well, when you are free from the rigid rules of your earthly room, which is how he puts it, when gravity and time stop applying in your mind, your core essence isn't just watching random neural misfires.
It's doing something more active.
Exactly. It is actively rejuvenating in a space that mirrors the boundless cosmos. It's almost like a daily return trip to where you came from.
So what does this all mean for us? If we are essentially vast cosmic entities forced to run on floppy disks, dealing with traffic and stress, what's the point? Are we just supposed to resent the physical body until we can finally leave it?
Actually, no, the opposite. Haagensen describes life as a fleeting dance. The takeaway isn't to hate the limitations.
Right.
Those limitations, your exhaustion, your stress, your physical boundaries, those are the exact resistance training your cosmic self came here to experience.
Resistance training, I like that.
Yeah, the goal is to embrace the enigma of space-time, cherishing this brief blink of existence and seeking purpose within these exact boundaries.
That completely reframes the daily grind. The friction is the point, which leaves you with something to ponder. If sleep is truly a nightly return to our cosmic origins, what profound truths about the universe are your own dreams trying to remind you of tonight?